It's the Odd Drunk Podcast, a very strange podcast. The drunkest show in the world. It's Jackson and Colton talking out of their ass. We don't care as long as drinks are poured. Sometimes we have our friends here. We will talk about anything. We don't care as long as we have beer. And if you let that whiskey ring. The Odd Drunk Podcast. All right, 1, 2, 3. Welcome back to the Odd Drunk Podcast, people. We are here to watch
a very special movie.
A very special movie. Academy Award winning, phenomenal piece of art. I will say.
Les Mis,
but with cats.
Also known as Cats. We don't know what
2019
yeah.
With Taylor Swift, Jennifer Hudson, Meryl Streep, Idris Elba, famous people.
James
Corden, which I could see him doing this.
Yeah, it seemed up his alley.
But famous people did this movie, and if you've been living under a rock, then you wouldn't know that Cats is known to be a really bad movie and really disturbing movie because of the CGI.
Yeah, we don't know much about the movie other than the special effects are really strange.
So
is the nice way to say it.
Just to preface everything, none of us have seen this movie. We have Colton's girlfriend here. Zippity doodah. Zilly. I don't know. But we're here to record some Cats commentary.
Yeah.
And hopefully we'll get a regular episode out before this one, so it's not commentary after commentary. But if it is, you're just going to have to deal with it, and you're going to have to watch Cats with us.
Yeah, bad. We're watching this as we watch a lot of our commentaries on HBO.
Yeah, on HBO Max, it has a ton of stuff on it. I mean, it's right up there at Netflix for me.
Yeah, got a lot of great movies.
But anyways, let's not go on. I mean, that's how we've got all these old school Godzilla movies, so.
Oh, yeah.
I can't complain. So, just like normal, I'm going to say 3, 2, 1, play. And then we're going to sync when the Universal logo is done doing its thing, okay? And when we sync, what do you want to say, Colton?
We're going to say,
Meow.
Go Gadget.
Go Gadget.
Cats.
Cat, but with cats. Go Gadget, but with cats.
Go Gadget with cats.
Okay. And then when you hear us say that, we will be synced. So, and by the way, before we get started, we're kicking it old school. We got Coors Banquet. Okay, we're not playing around. And then you also got Ace Pear Cider.
Yes. Yeah, it's very good.
I'd like to have one of those.
Yep. Yeah, here you go.
Just before we get started. Thank you.
Would you like one? No. My girlfriend here is drinking some sparkling water.
All right.
It's pretty good. It's the bubbly one. I like those commercials with Michael Bublé sitting in a dark warehouse, scratching his name like a crazy person into all the bottles.
So, here we go. We're going to watch Cats. So, 3, 2, 1, play.
All right.
Okay.
Wait,
3, 2, 1, play.
It's not playing?
It's not playing. Give us a second.
You might need to exit out.
But don't do that.
Press the spacebar?
Maybe. 3, 2, 1, play.
Okay.
Okay, we're running into some issues. My computer and or HBO Max is being a dick. Okay, it's playing. It's buffering. But we'll sync at the Universal logo. Just wait for that. It's still buffering. Okay. So we're a little off, but we're going to get synced. Don't even worry about it.
Well, this is...
Okay.
It just skipped ahead to the Universal logo. All right, so it's on the Universal logo. Fast forward to there.
Go Gadget, but with cats. Okay, so we're synced. We'll double sync right here. What is this logo even?
It's
working title.
I thought it was called Cats.
Okay, one more. Oh, the ET logo. Amblin. That's Steven Spielberg? Did he do this? Did he produce this?
Did Steven Spielberg produce Cats? I don't know. My girlfriend's looking that up.
Yeah, she's got it. She's got it. Also, I've never heard any of the music to this. So,
yeah.
The Egyptian. I mean, that looks cool.
Yeah.
That's a nice set design and stuff.
It looks very musical-y. Broadway, like it looks like a set.
It looks like a set. It doesn't look like a real city.
No, Steven Spielberg was not involved.
Okay, good. It's already bad.
This is nightmare.
This is a nightmare already.
This is
and
weird.
Here you thought we weren't gonna need a horror film.
Yeah, we were debating whether to watch a horror film or not earlier.
And I
So,
we're gonna have one anyway.
you know they had to CGI out the buttholes?
I did not know.
And people are asking to release the butthole cut.
Release the butthole cut.
Release the butthole cut. This is already really not appeasing.
Not something anybody needed.
I'm going to have nightmares already. And they haven't even said anything.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Who's this man?
It's just like a grown man going towards the camera.
I told you guys it was bad.
God.
Now we have to watch the whole thing.
We have to almost watch 2 hours of this. Buckle in, guys.
This is your choice, Jackson. So, there you go.
Well, we're going to suffer to go. Oh, God. Okay, it's happening.
Gonna be a song now. Is this one of those musicals that's a song that the entire musical like movie is just like song?
I guess we're going to find out, aren't we?
I guess the one thing I will say that I kind of...
Guys, I'm lost for words. It's not even the fact that they're humanoids. It's the fact that they have a person's face on a cat.
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
it's
I feel like it would
that...
be better if they just put him in cat suits.
Not the actor.
Or if they just made them cats.
Yeah.
Just CGI some cats. Why do they have to be weird
It's
cat?
just that they're somewhere in between.
I don't even think furries could get into this. I don't know. Let me know, furries.
Is it CGI or are they actors in like makeup and costumes?
It's
It's
mocap.
It's CGI.
So they're not actually acting in the movie.
No, they are.
Well, no, they're acting.
They
It's
filmed
mocap.
them- They're actually there, but they CGI'd over them.
It's motion capture.
Yeah.
They might have some costume on, but it's probably just the ping pong balls.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't really care enough to look it up. Because I have my phone charging like away from me.
I mean, Mike Myers looks better as a cat than these people do.
Oh, and Cat and Hat. Yeah, that's a good one.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Thanks for reminding me.
I don't mind it blocking the view. This movie's terrible. Like they don't even preface it with any sort of information. It's just song.
I mean, I don't think there's a lot you need to know about this before you go into it. You just need to know that it's...
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Okay, we're good. We're good.
there was a little bit of a pause there.
I'm not going to mess with the captions. I just really... I'm going to struggle here because I don't know what
Yeah.
they're saying.
Just say that you're gonna pause and put on the caption.
What?
Yeah, I think we're gonna need captions for this one.
What are they even singing about?
Okay, I read some of the plot. not. I think it's Jellicoe, the city.
Okay.
But I don't know. I can't tell what they're
So
singing.
they're singing about the city.
I mean, the music and everything's good, and I like the sets. Okay, that was really bad.
Them. So far, I'm not digging this song.
Well, it's well produced. That's what I mean.
I actually think I'm not digging it because I don't think it's very well produced.
Really?
I think there's some weird stuff where you're hearing, like, I don't know.
I wish it was made with captions already on it.
Oh, that's Idris Elba.
He's got a cool, like, hat.
He was in the Hobbs and Shaw movie.
Yeah? Was that any good?
I haven't seen it.
Oh. Normally those Fast and Furious movies don't catch my attention. I don't bother with them. But that one looked like it might have been decent.
Jason Statham and The Rock.
It's a pretty good combination.
Yeah. I wonder if Jason Statham's in this.
What are they? I don't understand what they're saying.
I think they're just singing how great it is to be a cat.
Okay. Well,
It's really not
In
that
this
great.
I mean, the captions would be good, but I don't think we're supposed to.
I think there's something so... No, we can't. This is already going on too long. Is this hat his hair? That's what I want to know.
I'm regretting watching this movie right now.
Oh, we all know who made that choice. Maybe it'll get better.
Well, here's my thing. Is it just me, or the actual CGI isn't even that good?
No,
It's
not.
creepy, but it's not good.
Yeah, it's
The lighting is like it's so obvious.
they look like CGI characters.
Yeah.
Like they And people and big stars signed up to be in this.
Yeah. I mean, they made money, but
Amazing.
You know, I bet they signed up just because they like to sing.
and money,
Musical.
And money.
money,
That and it's a musical.
money, money, money.
Well, no, yeah, maybe they. Well, the point is,
Well, they probably didn't know the end product was going to look like this.
Probably not.
Oh, this is one of those musicals that's just song after another.
Is his coat his fur?
I think so.
That's what I'm wondering about him. Like, is his clothing part of him?
I don't know.
Not sure.
But that cat's hat is not part of it.
No, his hat isn't part of him. But Idris Elba is like,
Oh, he's like a magical cat.
he's like.
They got that jazz drum beat in the background. Like
That's
they're
pretty funny.
Like they're trying to be like all like.
I like the
street-
jazz.
like West Side Story street cats type of
You know,
thing.
Steven Spielberg's remaking West Side Story.
I heard about that.
That's the thing. I haven't. The last Steven Spielberg movie I've watched. I mean, I'm talking about that's come out. Is Super 8, and then the one about
Super
the pilot.
8 was not Steven Spielberg.
He produced it, didn't he?
Did he? It
With
was
J.J.
no,
Abrams.
J.J. Abrams directed it though.
Well, okay, then not Super 8. I know he produced that though, but the one with the pilot with Tom Hanks. Or no, yeah, Sully.
Solely. I never saw that.
Or was that him?
I have no idea.
Or the captain, the boat one.
Captain Phillips.
Captain Phillips.
I am the captain now.
Yeah. I'd rather be watching that right now.
That's a pretty decent movie, I thought.
It's not bad. It's better than this. I'm sorry for that pause there. It's just I'm trying to figure out what I'm looking at because it's not good. It doesn't make me want to.
It's hard to follow.
I know we're doing a
To be
commentary.
honest, I've always found musicals that don't take the time in between songs to give some exposition.
I think Les Mis is a good example. They
can
do
be
pretty
kinda
good.
hard to follow sometimes if they're not done right. Like, it's
Is this like a scene from Bloodborne? Like in the cemetery with like
There's a boss fight coming up.
yeah. One of them's about to like slit her wrist and transform.
Oh my god.
This is
really sexual as well, which is making me very uncomfortable.
yeah, no wonder they covered the buttholes.
It's not that sexual, big babies.
I mean, this is a furry's dream, right? I don't
I
know.
don't want to know that. I don't want to know if it is.
I don't want to come across as a dickhead, but I think I already do that anyways. Furries, do you want to be a cat person or do you want to dress up as a cat? Like, where's the distinction?
No.
And do you want to be this kind of cat person with like crappy CGI and like your face looks weird and you don't have a butthole?
Wow.
Okay. I wonder if they actually built these sets.
Oh, the sets look pretty decent. Like
The platform she's on is real. That has to be real too. I think they like built big stuff.
yeah, and I guess that's pretty cool.
The whole movie's literally going to be this, isn't it?
I think so. I am.
Well, I'm glad I got a glad I got an 18 pack of these cores.
Goodness.
Also, I live in the same apartment complex as Colton now. So now I don't even have to worry about trying to get a ride or driving. I can just walk back to my place. So I think this is a good episode to start that routine on because
I still don't know what's going on in the movie.
this is what I was going to say earlier. I know we're doing a commentary, we're talking, so we're not really paying attention. But we knew what was going on in those Godzilla movies.
Yeah.
We knew what was going on in Die Hard. Well, we've seen that a lot. But just saying.
This is just
Those Godzilla movies were new to
they're
us, and we knew
explaining
what was
thing
going
about,
on.
Like them choosing the cat at the ball.
But yeah, I just want to say we've never seen any of the Godzilla movies we've done before, and we knew what was going on, and they were from the 60s.
Movies from the 60s are not always as easy to follow for our modern sensibilities.
No, but in
Have
considering,
you ever seen the first Mad Max movie?
well, that's the 80s, but
yeah, but still,
that one's just like L.A.
or
like Vegas, or like
it's still Australia. They all take place in Australia.
Oh, it's in Australia. I thought it was
Yeah.
just filmed there.
No, they all take place in Australia.
Oh, okay. But I love how that he's just fighting cops.
No, he is.
And the first one.
He is.
He is a cop.
He's fighting just like crazy.
But it's not like post-apocalyptic. That
No.
happens in between.
No, he's just fighting like some crazy, biker gang.
And then the apocalypse happens.
Oh yeah, and then the apocalypse happens in between movies. It's very confusing. But like older movies, my point is like older movies can be compared to.
I do not like that. Oh, it's her. What's her face?
Rain.
Not Rainn Wilson.
no.
That's a man.
I don't remember her name.
You know who she is? Do you know who she is?
Yes, but I can't remember. Give me a minute.
I recognize her, but
Yeah,
Rebel Wilson.
Rebel Wilson.
Rebel Wilson. So I got the Wilson part right,
Yeah,
and you got the Rain part right. Well, that helped me.
Well, yeah, I knew it.
That helped me get the Wilson
I was
part.
thinking Rainn Wilson because I knew it was a Wilson. It was something Wilson. Bunch of mice. I
are
didn't
they
know there
gonna
would be
eat them?
other furries in this.
I thought it was just cats. Okay,
Oh
that's
my-
even worse.
Jeez.
That's even worse.
Holy crap.
What are you looking at? Okay.
This is getting uncomfortable.
I'd rather watch Hellboy 2019. Okay? And if
Oh,
you go all
that's-
the way back in our
That is saying
podcast,
a lot.
episode 2, I tore into that. I hated it. But I would still watch that. This
This movie makes no sense.
hurts my eyes. It's confusing. It's scary, man.
Well, now you don't see an exemplary cat either.
No,
Because she has a
she-
home or whatever, and she's like...
she's the cat that... She's like the fat house cat.
The fat house cat, she doesn't
that
have
we
to, like...
laugh at in internet videos.
We like to laugh out, but also...
She's also lucky compared to the other cats. 'cause
Yeah,
she has
she's
a
really
home.
lucky because she doesn't have to,
They
like,
wanna
survive.
give her up for the award or whatever to like rise to the new life.
Well, because she's like a house cat, so I think they admire her.
She's like Garfield.
Yeah,
Gotcha. Okay.
I'd rather watch Bill Murray's Garfield than this.
yeah.
But that was really bad, too. But
Did you ever see Zombieland?
it's
2?
Bill Murray, though.
Yeah.
So,
Did you ever see Zombieland 2?
yeah, yeah.
There's I mean, it's okay, but there's a great.
The first one's way better. I'm
Way
just going to
better.
say that.
But there's an after credit scene where they show where Bill Murray was doing when the zombie apocalypse broke out.
Oh, yeah, he was doing a Garfield
Yeah, he was
interview or
doing a
something.
Garfield 2 premiere.
And he was, like, so uninterested.
Yeah.
I love Bill Murray and, like, how
That was
uninterested
the
he
best
is.
part of that whole movie. I know it's cockroaches, but these are just people in costumes.
See, that would have worked
See,
better.
That doesn't look weird.
If it was a... See, the cockroach people look better than the cat people.
I
And
really feel like they just should have
Here's
put
what's
the
crazy.
actors in some well-made costumes.
Yeah, just well made. And you can
Instead of
CGI
them-
some of it, but not the face and like no.
Instead of weird CGI.
Yeah. Here okay, I absolutely think cockroaches are disgusting. I hate them. They freak me out. But I think the cockroach people look better than the cat people.
Yeah. I don't like cockroaches.
Did
There's-
she just
there
eat
was-
one?
She's eating them, yeah.
A human being cockroach person.
There was a restaurant I ate at a lot when I lived in California that I really liked as a Mexican restaurant until one day I was sitting at one of the tables eating some nachos and a cockroach went across the table and I never ate there again.
Yeah. I mean if it's good food though.
It was good food.
But yeah, a cockroach runs across the table. That's not really.
See, his
That's a bad British. What is he eating? What is that?
So
do they all wear like fur coats?
are they gonna sing the entire movie?
I think they are, and
Because
it's
I
really.
don't want to be here for that.
Let me
Yeah,
tell you something.
It's one of those musicals where they sing the entire time, I think.
Yeah, I'm really not gonna want to be.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
They. Cats is a popular musical? Question mark.
I don't know how popular it was before they made the movie.
Because none of these songs so far are like catchy.
No, I'm not digging. I think it would be a little bit better if they had not done the weird CGI thing.
Well, I could see
But
how
I
it's good.
still don't think this is good.
I could see at Broadway it's good because it's Broadway because
Even
it's
then,
live.
though, I've seen Broadway musicals like adapted and stuff.
And like bad ones.
And this is, as far as Broadway musicals go, I don't think this is good. I don't think the songs are very good.
Yeah, I think the best musicals
Yeah,
need
it's
more
25
dialogue.
songs in the original musical.
Jeez.
22. We're gonna have to hear 22 songs.
Okay, if that coat's not part of him, did he skin it from another
Yeah,
cat?
is that more disturbing?
Yeah. No,
You
I
would
don't
think
like
that
any of
cats
this.
wouldn't want to wear fur coats.
Well, because they already have fur.
Yeah. And that you would
Plus,
think
this
they'd
looks
also,
like
they
a
would
n-
also be sympathetic to
This
like.
kind of looks like a New Orleans type place, maybe. Could be New York.
It seems like very like France, like Paris
Yeah.
to me.
Well, that's kind of why I was thinking New Orleans, because, like, the French influence, but I don't think it
Yeah.
is France.
No, because half of them are British and
Yeah.
half are American.
Well, because, like in Assassin's Creed Unity, where all the characters were British, except for, like,
Yeah.
2 of them.
Based on a poetry collection
What?
by T.S. Eliot.
Really?
Wait, T.S. Eliot did this.
No, it's based on a book of poetry by
It's
T.S.
based on his
Okay,
poetry.
so someone did a bunch of drugs and read some T.S. Eliot. thought this was a
But
good idea.
cats. T.S. Eliot with cats, Colton.
I think that's what this says. Yeah, based on a 1939 poetry collection, Old Possum's Book of Practical.
Oh, I wonder who did the guitar work for this. That's not bad. Okay, I don't like any of that. I don't like any of that that's going on.
They're at a milk bar.
That's a thing now, by the way, a milk bar, like not in this movie. But
Well, no, yeah, but what's I'm noticing also things with like the city that they're in that seem to imply that the city knows that they have these like sentient cat people living there and are okay with it.
I would not want to live in this world. I would let Thanos this place. Not half. Just do the whole thing.
Just piss him off and direct him towards this whatever city this is.
it's based in London.
Oh, it's London.
Nothing about this seems London.
Oh, it totally does.
Because some of them are British?
No,
Well, I guess I can see some of it.
it's definitely like the street.
Modern London has a lot of these neon stuff in it. Actually,
I guess so, yeah.
he just like checked himself out in the mirror.
He did. He was like, wow, this CGI is really bad.
Is that Jason? Wait, who's the guy singing right now?
I don't know. I don't
Pretty
recognize
sure.
him.
Okay, I swear, if it's Jason Derulo or Usher, I'm gonna end it.
I don't recognize him.
I do.
It's not Usher.
No, but I definitely recognize it. It's
What? Did he hiss at? Is that Idris Elba again?
I love seeing people hiss at other
oh, that's
people.
Jason Derulo. Okay, cool. That makes me hate it less.
Who's this?
I don't understand. It made
This is literally like a fever dream.
$20.
Yeah. This is
Okay,
terrifying.
pull up the Rotten Tomato stats.
This movie made $27.2 million in the U.S.
Oh, that's pitiful, actually, though. 27 million for this type of
Yeah, but
thing?
It made $47.4 million in Canada. What the?
Of course.
Oh, in the United States and Canada, it made 27.2.
Oh,
and then
combined.
Other territories.
So you're saying
worldwide of-
it didn't bomb?
No.
No,
that's
that had to
scary.
bomb, though, actually. This had to be like $100 million movie.
How much did it cost to make?
My phone's right behind you. I just had it charging. Well, could you hand it to me? Thank you.
I don't know what's
Budget
going on.
the budget was 80 to 100 million, and then box office was 75.5 million.
So how much was the
Oh, so it
budget?
did bomb.
What was the budget again?
The film was also a box office bomb, grossing 75 million on a budget of 80 to 100 million. So it bombed.
Yeah.
Its budget.
So yeah, 75. It grossed 75 million, and it had a 80 million budget.
Yeah, an 80 to 100 million. Yeah, it estimated to have lost Universal Pictures $114 million
Jesus.
because it sucks. Yeah.
So it gets a 19% on the critic score and the tomato meter. 53% on the audience score. So people,
Wow.
half of people like
Some
this.
people kind of liked it.
Special people.
But critics consensus here, and yeah, I don't care about them. Despite its formidable, get it? Formidable cast, Cat's adaptation is a clawful mistake. Stop with the puns. Just stop with it. It sucks. You don't have to make puns about it. That will leave most viewers begging to be put out of their musery. That's not even.
I hate this critic. They've lost all credibility with me.
Except that they're not wrong that it's terrible.
I mean, they're not wrong, but all the puns.
You really have to watch the whole thing.
Okay, here's a critic review from Alonso Giralde. You can't believe what you're looking at because it's so hideous to behold. Okay, here's one from Robbie Cullen. There's a digital veneer of horror and farce and glazed looks, and it just doesn't work. It's not sensibly thought about.
Uh-oh, who's this person? Or cat?
Is it James Corden? 'Cause he's fat.
It is James Corden.
Okay, here's just this is a Rotten Tomatoes super reviewer, Alec B. A truly unforgettable disaster. Tom Hopper manages to take an already bad idea, turning Cats into a live-action movie, and makes it even worse than you can imagine.
Yeah, that's James Corden there. This seems appropriate for him though.
I mean, I like him more than some of the other late night guys,
Yeah, I like him too.
but he does seem like the kind of guy that would do this, and he's doing it right now.
I first saw him. He was on Doctor Who before he had a late night show. I like James Corden.
Oh, really?
I feel
Yeah.
bad for the
He had a
actors,
couple.
though,
He was
it's
on for
their
just a couple
resume.
episodes, but
I feel bad for them that they have to put it on their resume. They have to list that they were in this production.
I know. Imagine Taika Waititi talking to Idris Elba about Thor 4 or whatever. It's like, oh, you were in Cats?
what? Idris Elba like turned Rebel Wilson into smoke and kidnapped her. Just there.
Fuck is this
Oh,
movie?
did he?
He went up to her and like
He has like powers?
He did like this. And she turned into smoke and like took her.
What?
I think he's evil.
Yeah, he's the bad guy. James Corden's the annoying.
Wayne, the annoying rich guy?
He's kind of got some Cat in the Hat vibes.
He's like fat cat in a hat.
Yeah. Now, if Mike Myers made a surprise cameo in this, I would forgive all.
As Cat in the Hat, though.
As Cat in the Hat. Yeah.
Not even that. Unless he was making fun of the movie.
It would have to be Mike Myers as Cat in the Hat, and he would have to hit the main protagonist with a baseball bat. Just out of nowhere.
And then make some like
And maybe if
and then make some comment about like a MILF he saw, because that seems like something he would do. 'Cause that's the vibe that Cat in the Hat.
oh,
gives
and
off.
just Austin Powers shows up,
yeah.
and Hugh Jackman's is in this. That'd be good. I watch Hugh Jackman be a cat for 2 hours.
I'd watch that. Yeah. I think they're trying to be funny here, and it's not. Yeah, they're trying
his
to make
balls.
him into some comic relief. and it's
He's
just
the
not
comic
working.
relief guy, but they already have like a fat comic relief person. That was not good
but
to
she
look
got
at.
kidnapped by Idris
Oh,
Elba.
she got kidnapped. Yeah.
So the ones that are wearing outfits, are they like the ones that have homes or something?
It's not clear.
This is why you don't get a writer with stupid ideas a lot of money.
I mean, it could have been okay.
Universal,
But
you did Jurassic Park, right? Did they? Yeah, right.
I don't remember. I think so.
I'm pretty sure you did Jurassic Park. How do you do this? Universal, you did Back to the freaking Future, and you do this? And yeah, I'm not going to say Back to the Future, at least the whole trilogy is perfect. No. But
not-
it's good. I'll watch it all the time. This...
is one of the worst movies I think I've ever seen.
I'm only doing this because the podcast and because I get the drink.
And plus, you committed to watch the whole thing, or else I'd have been out of here 5 minutes.
And I
ago.
committed to watch the whole thing. But that's how commentaries work. You got to watch the whole thing.
How far are we into this?
Probably about 10 minutes.
Fuck.
About half an hour.
God, this is so
We're
long.
about a quarter of the way through.
Lord of the Rings would feel faster in this. It's better paced than this.
Okay, but you know what? At least Lord of the Rings, you want to watch the whole thing.
Well, yeah, but here's the thing. The pacing. It's just song after song. And they have the little dialogue in between, like right here. You need more dialogue.
It's just all songs, and it just makes it obnoxious.
I don't care about these cats. In fact, I'd rather they not be here. And this movie's trying to make me care about them. When they're really
I
creeping me
kind of
out.
want Idris Elba to win. I
Yeah.
want him to defeat all the other cats.
Oh, he sucked them in. He's in the thing. He's in
like
the trash.
kidnapping them or something.
Oh, he has like magic powers. He's like,
Cheshire, he's got some Cheshire Cat vibes.
oh, maybe he's maybe,
Because
maybe,
that's disgrace to Cheshire Cat.
maybe this is a Cthulhu film,
This is
a Lovecraftian, because Lovecraft did write that story about cats.
He did.
He did.
He also
So-
wrote, he also wrote that one story about cosmic horrors.
Like all of his stories.
And,
No, he literally has one that's about cats, though. I'm serious.
No, I think I remember that one.
Like, there's not enough dialogue for the movie to make sense.
The Cats of Luthor. Ulthar. I think this is this. I think Idris Elba is near Lepetet, okay?
Meryl Streep, you rascal.
You rascal.
I mean, I will say the choreography isn't bad. Like, the dancing is not bad.
No, the choreography
It
and
was a
stuff
high
is...
production value, except for they obviously made pay cuts to the CGI department, and they took those.
Well, it's not
they
even...
took those pay cuts and gave it to the writer, who probably should not have been paid. So
Even
much.
if the CGI was like 100%, I mean, the CGI itself is actually okay. It's just the fact that they have human faces and it's just so weird looking. I don't think you could really make it much better
I also think
with that
the C-
design.
I also think on top of all that, I actually just don't think the CGI itself is very good.
Well, no, the CGI itself isn't good. It's serviceable.
Yeah.
But for a $80 million movie? No way.
Like, are they just sneaking into people's houses, or what?
Yeah, I think that's what these two calico cats. Did you know all calico cats are girls?
Yeah, all calico, yeah.
So why?
What? How?
Yeah, so why is this one a guy?
How is that possible?
Because
Calico's not a breed.
why are you worried about gender norms?
Oh.
Yeah, calico's not a breed of cat. It's
just
the pattern of their fur.
Well, that one's a girl.
Yeah, but then the
But
other
then
one's a
how would
guy.
So male cat can't have that pattern of fur.
Yeah,
I-
I don't remember why or how. Double check that fact for me, someone.
I've never heard that.
I think maybe calico cats can be male, but it's super rare.
Yeah,
Let
maybe
me
it's, like,
check.
just super rare. Yeah, double check that. Yeah, I think they're just like they're cat
Calico
burglars.
cats are predominantly female because their coloring is related to the X chromosome.
Oh, that makes sense.
Male cats have an XY chromosome pair, so they can't be calicos.
Wow.
You have to have 2 X's to be a calico.
Oh,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
So this movie's inaccurate.
So it's inaccurate. And they're just I'm pretty sure they're just they're just robbing this house. They're cat burglars.
And like cats are not that small. The house is like comparatively massive to the cat.
I don't know. Cats can be that small.
But it
Well, I
looks
think
like
what
a
makes
giant
what
house.
makes the scaling look weird is that they're humanoids. They're humans.
Right, and so it makes it.
If
look
you
like
put
they're
a
walking
cat
around
there-
the house.
No, but if you put like a regular cat shape,
It wouldn't look
I think it would
weird.
look okay. It would look fine.
Yeah, the scaling wouldn't look weird if
Because
they were.
it
But
would
yeah-
look
They look like
from
real
a cat's
cats.
perspective.
The,
not-
yeah, the scaling looks weird because they're humans.
They're trying to convey a cat's perspective on the view, but they're human, so it doesn't work.
Yeah, I guess I appreciate the effort there. I don't know.
I don't.
It's one of the
I appreciate
Few-
nothing about this film.
few things I could say is I guess I appreciate the effort they put into the set design.
No, I think the set
I
design's
think
actually.
that's actually the only thing so far I can say.
I think the set
Also, they
design.
got Idris Elba, and I really like Idris Elba.
I like him in anything,
Yeah.
but I think the set design is something to write home about. Like they got the scaling and
Oh,
everything.
there's a dog.
It's cool sets, I think. I will actually say that. Does it feel like a real place? No. It feels like a set. It feels like a musical.
Yeah,
It feels like a
it's-
play. But
Seems like
it's good
pretty well
sets,
designed.
though. But everything else, the people, the cat
Oh,
people,
they're not gonna show the dog.
I want to see the dog
I
people.
was really hoping the dog would be like another actor.
Or is the dog going to just be a dog?
No, they're not gonna show it. Damn. I was really hoping the dog would be like another actor.
I want the
from
dog to
somewhere
be the shape of a dog, but with a face.
Yeah. Like those medieval paintings. Or like what we do in the shadows, where the
Oh, when Jermaine.
Jermaine's character turns into the cat.
Have you seen that show?
Yeah. Oh, it's so good.
The show, it's amazing. I love that they have continued it, and it's the same universe. Like those characters show up,
Yeah, yeah.
which is
Oh,
pretty
that's
cool.
That would be a good episode to talk about that series.
Honestly, I love that. I think it's getting another season, but I think it got delayed like everything else because
Yeah,
COVID.
everything's been delayed. They didn't get another season yet, but Cats came out.
Right? Like, how does that happen? But this was just before. This was the penultimate episode before COVID.
Yeah.
I think Cats did it. The epidemic started here when they filmed this movie. I blame it on Idris Elba. So he's a magic person, cat.
Cat checks.
Hey, they're people too, right?
He's a magic cat who's kidnapped James Corden and Rebel Wilson.
Okay, I want to hear something from all you guys. Okay, let me rephrase this. I like cats. They're cool.
Yeah, they're good animals.
I think they're kind of gross.
What?
Cats.
I think they can be gross sometimes.
The animal itself?
Like I'm a dog person. I'm just gonna come out.
Oh, I love dogs.
I think cats would plot our deaths if they had the ability and opposable thumbs, so I'm a dog person.
I'm gonna have to like look at pictures of regular ass cats after this, just to get this out. Oh, he scratched him. It's not even just the CGI, it's the way they move around.
Yeah,
I get what they were trying to do. They were trying to make it more animalistic, more cat-like.
but it's just.
But if you're going to
weird.
be a human body person, move like a human. Don't move all creepy. Like, why? You already look creepy. Oh, God.
This is long.
You're looking up stuff? Okay, we're 40 minutes in.
My God. This is.
Hey, at least now we can say we've seen it, and now we can say why we hate it.
Yeah. I don't like him.
I don't like his face. I mean, I don't like any of their faces, but his
Yeah.
especially. That was a bad shot.
Yeah. This city has a cat problem.
Oh, yeah.
Feral cat.
It's like
problem.
Rome. I heard they had a bad cat thing.
Yeah.
I don't even think people that really like cats like this.
No. Absolutely not. Oh. I think this is Meryl Streep coming up here.
I don't know if that actually is Meryl Streep.
Is it Meryl Streep? Or
I think it's a.
am I confusing her with someone else?
It's someone else. It's a British lady, I think. Judi Dench.
Judi Dench.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was confusing them.
They're nothing alike. But
Yeah, she's British. Okay, cool.
They're old
They're old
Hollywood ladies.
ladies. Yeah.
I don't
yeah,
know.
but like Meryl Streep's amazing. So don't
Yeah,
don't confuse that.
but don't shit on Judi Dench either.
I
She
never
was in
would.
James Bond. She played.
I
Anne.
Wait,
never-
Ian
I would never
McKellen's in
fuck her.
this.
Never.
What?
Ian McKellen's in this at some point?
What? Oh, Ian. Come on.
He's stupid.
Come on, you didn't even have to do a movie after it. You did Lord of the Rings and X-Men. You have enough money. You didn't have to do this, did you?
Maybe he wanted to sing, man.
Who do you think would win in a fight? Magneto or Gandalf the Grey?
Versus Gandalf the Grey?
Okay, let's do both Gandalfs. Okay, Magneto versus Gandalf the Grey. If it's in Middle Earth, I think Magneto would have a harder time because there's less metal things, but there's still like
He can still
armor
put
and
up a pretty
swords
good
and like
fight.
whatever.
And the thing is also remember, Magneto's ability is not controlling metal; it's controlling
Magnetism,
fields.
magnetic field. So
So
Middle Earth still has a
he's
magnetic
not
field,
powerless when there's no metal. Around.
and also like the Tower of
there he is.
Man, the
Oh
director
God, it's
who
him. That
directed-
does not look
who
right.
Directed this movie also directed Les Mis. How did he, after doing Les Mis?
Wait, the Les Mis guy did this?
So it
According
was
to
Les
Google,
Mis with cats.
It is Les Mis with
You weren't
cats.
wrong.
according to this, yeah, is film directed by Tom Hooper, and apparently this one is also directed by Tom Hooper.
But anyways, Ian McKellen has said Gandalf would beat Magneto.
I think Gandalf the White definitely would.
Yeah, because
Gandalf the Gray,
he can do whatever pretty
I
much.
think maybe that's not as clear of a fight because Magneto is pretty damn powerful.
Yeah.
Like,
No, Ian McKellen.
oh,
Don't do that. What?
what is he doing?
I think he just wanted a new yacht or something. Like, why
Yeah.
did he do this?
Where is he in the film?
Oh, you'll see him. He's very Ian McKellen.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm still weirded out by this movie. I don't like it.
Okay, this song's legitimately creepy.
I think all of us are gonna have cat-oriented nightmares.
Oh, don't you love a good cat-oriented nightmare?
Oh yeah, they're my favorite. As you know, other than
Well,
like Bloody
normally, no. But if it's a really fun nightmare to talk about, then we can do another Dreams episode sometime.
We did an episode on dreams.
Yeah, we did.
What?
Yeah, we last year we did an episode where we talked about different dreams that we've had.
Oh,
Man, I
you,
should have been in that.
you'll
one.
definitely get a Dreams episode again. Don't worry.
Yeah,
I got enough weird dreams to fill a book.
maybe
man.
there'll be some cat nightmares we talk.
Yeah,
about.
maybe. Yeah.
All of mine seem to be quite realistic and deja vu.
There he is. There he is. Oh, sneaking around in the back. The tails also weird me out.
Oh, don't do that.
Like rattlesnakes?
Please.
This is really
Thank
weird.
you. Please don't.
Um,
Well, and it's the noses and like there it's just you're right. It's exactly like Jermaine and What We Do in the Shadows. Where it's his face on the cat. It's
Yeah.
that. That's what it is.
I still don't see where Ian McKellen is.
he
Well, they haven't showed him in a
he's
little
not
bit.
dancing.
Yeah, he's
Of
like
course not, he
chilling.
wouldn't stoop that
He's
low.
lurking in the background.
Smart choice, Ian McKellen.
He did make a weird meow earlier.
It's exactly this.
You can post that on the Instagram.
Yeah, this is definitely going on Instagram. In fact, I'll just put this as the
I
thing.
will add, the dancing is fabulous. Other than that,
The
this is-
choreography is just fine. Yeah,
I mean,
it's well
ballet,
done.
lyrical, contemporary. I mean,
They clearly
show
hired a
dance.
professional choreographer, but it's not. It's
other than the choreography, the movie's terrible.
it's the writing and the creative choices for like visually the
oh,
creative
is that
choices.
him right there in the background?
I didn't see.
I mean, honestly, I think I prefer this movie all choreography. And just, like, interpret it in your own way, rather than the voices and the singing.
Yeah, if they just put some cat ears on some real people and just had them be real people.
Yeah.
It'd
Make it
It
a
You know what they should have
be a
done?
little bit better. If
You know what
did
they
do
could have
the
done?
CGI stuff.
You know what I think?
I appreciate
What?
this. This is my favorite scene so far.
Just don't make a movie on this.
Yeah, it's a weird.
Just leave it to
concept.
Broadway.
This has to be my only scene that I've liked so far.
Because I could see how this works when people are in costumes or whatever, and like you have a bunch of people drunk on wine and at a play. But as a movie,
Uh-oh, there's a stylish guy. Oh, it's the guy from earlier.
okay, it got blurry for a second, so our ship better not buffer. I'm gonna.
He said it's party time, with your permission, of course. And she did not say anything or give any permission. And he just continued.
Yeah, I'm super weirded out.
Judi Dench looks really weird
A little bit, yeah.
in this.
I would actually prefer if it stayed blurry right now. It helps
Wow.
hide some of it.
I have no idea what's going on.
Just keep
Judi
drinking.
Dench's cat character is obviously like an important cat. Do you think it would have been a little less weird if they were wearing clothes?
Maybe.
I think if you just had the character models and clothes, yeah, that would help.
It would help a tiny
Not
bit.
these weird, like, pseudo nude cat people.
Yeah.
Like, the scene makes no sense, but the choreography is awesome.
But if they were all wearing clothes, that'd be way harder to CGI.
True.
So they were probably cutting
Did
costs.
they wear
Yeah.
point shoes?
I have no idea.
They did. No, never mind.
This is just a really long dance scene.
Yeah, it's the only scene I've liked so far.
Well, actually, yeah. Admittedly, when they're not singing or giving any exposition or doing anything other than dancing, it's not as bad.
No, the
'Cause you
choreography's
can
good.
You can kind of like cross your eyes a little bit and blur out your vision, so you only just see like vaguely humanoid shapes dancing.
I mean, I think they're all great dancers. I just think the movie itself sucks.
They released this movie like as a Christmas release. Think about that. Just think about it.
Imagine any families that took their kids to see this on Christmas.
And you know, some did.
Oh, I apologize to any of those people. I apologize on the behalf of the world and humanity.
God.
Some of the cinematography is also weird. In
We
this.
still have another hour of this.
Yeah. So yeah, some of the cinematography and camera work is also weird in this. I don't. Whoever did the cinematography for this, I'm not.
I wanna know
don't think
something.
they did a good
People
job.
people that listen to this and actually, care, DM us. Let us know what you usually drink, if you drink anything when you listen to us, or just what you drink in general.
Yeah.
Because I want to know, because I want to have that right now for this.
Oh man, that awesome scene's over. Now they're gonna go back.
You know,
to talking and singing and stuff.
I've already gone through two course banquets. Is that yours? That's yours. Yeah. Let me finish my cider.
Yeah.
Finished.
I'm trying to look at.
Oh, this is the one they played in the trailer. You want another
I
beer?
don't recall the trailer.
Okay, so
to
this
be
is
honest.
supposed to be, according to the internet,
thank
this
you.
is supposed to be the defining song for this film, for this musical.
Nice.
Oh, that's Jennifer Hudson.
Yeah. She's a good singer,
Okay.
to put it lightly.
Yeah, I was like about to say that. Don't diss that.
Yeah, I guess she needed a new yacht too.
Yeah.
I mean,
probably.
Jennifer Hudson's really more of a singer than an actress.
Well, in a musical, I think it works.
Well, I think some of the actors in this may have just taken it for the money, but I wonder how many of the actors accepted the role because they thought they read the script and thought it was cool.
But then this was the end product, and we're very disappointed.
Yeah. I'm very disappointed in.
Why does her CGI actually looks good? At least with the lighting, how it is. You can like
Yeah,
see the
that's
fur
not so
particles
bad.
on her coat and
Song came
stuff.
From this movie?
I guess.
Okay, I know this song, but I didn't know it was from the
No,
movie.
this is the flagship song, I think.
No, it is. It's supposed to be. Okay, I've definitely heard this song before. I just didn't know it's from Cats. I'm kind of sad. I don't know where else I would have heard this.
So I had to look up who the cinematographer for this movie is because I'm not impressed by the cinematography in this.
Oh, the cinematography is trash. The choreography is good.
Yeah,
But
the cinematography is pretty trash. Christopher Ross.
what has he done?
Not a lot of super high profile stuff. He did Sex, Drugs, and Rock and Roll. He did Yesterday.
So he's done musicals.
Yeah.
Next time we should just watch Rock of Ages. Because that was good.
Is Rock of Ages good with Tom Cruise? And he's like old, but he's like Tom Cruise.
Rock of Ages is
Except I've
all
seen,
right.
I've never seen the movie. I've only seen it live.
Well,
Oh,
I'm
he's
sure
at
I'm
Tom
sure it's
Cruise
10
is in the
times
movie,
better
right?
That's
Yeah.
the only place. That's the only way I've seen. I haven't seen the movie.
That'd be
It's
cool if
okay.
Tom
Rock of
Cruise is
Ages,
in
I think
this.
is one of those musicals that, like, if you're into musicals, you'll like it. If you're not into musicals, you might not be into it.
All right, next
It's-
time we watch Phantom of the Opera, then.
Do you think you're either in the musicals or you're not?
No, I don't think so.
No, I think there are some musicals that you can be into if you're not into musicals. But
Right.
there are some that are good, but you got to be into musicals to appreciate them.
Like, okay.
One that I think is one of those is Rent, which I know you really like. I think you have to be into musicals to appreciate that one.
Okay.
Really.
I think you do.
What about Les Mis?
I mean, it's about the AIDS crisis.
I also think Les Mis is one that you have to be into. Well, I'm not talking about the.
I would say
the
with-
topic of the thing. I'm talking about
with-
as a piece of theater slash movie.
I mean, Rent's a musical, but
I think with Les Mis, I actually liked Les Mis.
Could.
I don't really like musicals,
Yeah.
Phantom of the Opera is
but I
not
liked Les
a
Mis.
musical.
When my girlfriend showed it to me, I haven't seen it like since like only a year ago.
Which one?
Les Mis.
I've never seen Les Mis.
But I was like, oh, Hugh Jackman's in it, you know.
No.
Hugh Jackman's in it, Russell Crowe's in it. I'm like, cool.
If you like Phantom of the Opera, I think you'd like Les Mis.
But Les Mis kept my attention, and I knew what was going on because they had some
I
dialogue.
think Les Mis is very well written.
Well, it's well written and it's got good songs, but it's got dialogue in the movie. This barely has had any dialogue. It's just song after song.
Also, I will say, so you're talking about the Les Mis, the movie with Russell Crowe and
Anne Hathaway.
Anne Hathaway and Hugh Jackman.
Yeah.
So that movie, when it came out, people really shit on especially Russell Crowe for his singing.
I think he was fine. I
thought
mean,
he was just fine.
he sounded like how Russell Crowe would sing. I'm not
He's
expecting him to be like
and
crazy.
The other thing to remember is like they cast. So I think people are overly harsh on that because they cast people who are, with the exception of Hugh Jackman, they cast,
Maybe Anne Hathaway too. I think she has some
she's
theater
really
background.
good,
Oh,
but
yeah.
she's not like a Broadway person.
Okay, but Hugh Jackman, he started in musicals.
He's a musical guy.
He did Oklahoma.
Great, yeah. Oklahoma. We just watched The Greatest Showman not long ago. That's fantastic.
Oh, yes.
But yeah, before he was Wolverine, his first big thing was Oklahoma.
Yeah, my older sister was in a middle school production of Oklahoma.
I was in the elementary school one because I'm from Oklahoma,
Of course.
so we had to do it.
About the city, the state of Oklahoma.
It's about Oklahoma.
Yeah.
What else would it be about?
I don't know.
Yeah. But I think people were overly harsh on the singing in that movie because for two reasons. Russell Crowe specifically, he's not a singer.
One, he's drunk half the time, so like,
Yeah, and he's not known for doing musicals. I think he did just fine for someone who's not known for that. And also, fun fact about that movie, they recorded everything live while they were filming it.
that's cool.
They did not dub over.
No,
like
I
a
think
music
Russell
video.
Crowe did good. I don't think you always have to be like amazing or like perfect in a musical or like when you're singing. But if you're singing and if your voice sounds like how you would sound and if it's true, I think that works.
Yeah,
And I think Russell Crowe did a good job of that.
yeah. I've never been super into musicals, but I would say
No, I'm not a musical guy.
I would say I do lean towards like I do like musicals. My older sister was very into musicals, and exposed me to a lot of.
It's so
the
weird
music.
because I'm a
I've not s-
musician.
I've not watched a lot of musicals, but I've listened to the music.
No, I like the music of it, and I'm a musician, and I sing, and I enjoy listening to music, obviously. But musicals, for some reason, they have to be really freaking good for me to like it. I haven't
Wicked's
watched
pretty good.
Wicked.
That Wicked's one of the few I've seen live.
I'll tell you one that I really like, Hamilton. It's freaking dope.
I haven't seen Hamilton.
Hamilton is great.
It's on Disney Plus. They have the
I gotta watch that.
It's really good.
Disney Plus version.
The two big profile ones that I've seen live.
The Lion King is fantastic.
Yeah, so I
live.
saw-
It
I
is
saw-
unbelievable.
I saw.
Have you
Wicked.
seen The Lion King live?
I've
Yes, it is so.
Damn, where in New
unbelievable.
York or where did you see it?
I think I saw it in Chicago.
Oh, in
I've seen it a
Chicago?
couple
Okay.
times.
I've also seen The Lion King live. They played in LA.
See, I haven't seen that many
It
musicals
is
live.
it's amazing. All the actors are up on these super tall stills.
Oh,
Well, I think
costumes are amazing,
also
yeah.
here's another thing I want to say. I think in general, musicals and like play type stuff, theater stuff, is way better live
Oh yeah.
because you get that live experience. You
always,
see
yeah.
like the differences, like
Oh, there's Ian McKellen.
I will say, with the exception of Newsies.
because a movie is the same for years. Once the movie's made, it's that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like theater, it's different every night. There's a different vibe every night.
We go on Halloween. We haven't been
Rocky
in a
Horror
couple-
Picture
couple-
Show.
Yeah, we go see Rocky Horror Picture
The
Show.
movie is not the same.
And
It's
as
so
much as
better
I
live.
love the movie, it's so much better.
But that's a good movie, though.
it is
my
a good
God,
movie.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Musicals and plays in general are really hard to capture that energy
They can be sometimes.
in a movie.
I mean, Newsies did a really good job.
I think some of the best musicals on film are ones that were written for film.
Exactly.
Disney
yeah.
musicals are always really good because they're not written to be live.
Well, yeah, like
stage
all.
performances.
I mean, technically,
Newsies?
all the Disney princess
Newsies
movies.
was Broadway, I believe.
Okay, I've seen it both. I've seen the movie, which I really liked, and I honestly, it's one of the few that I liked better on the movie.
Oh, sometimes they can be adapted very well into movies. But
Well, it had Christian Bale, so like that was cool.
yeah,
But
he's Batman. So, oh, Ian McKellen's singing now.
Singing, quote unquote.
what else? What else is he in there?
Oh, he has a big. Oh,
Lord of the
he's
Rings, X-Men.
Gandalf. He's Magneto.
Oh, okay, okay.
Those are his two really big ones.
A lot of more prestigious.
Wasn't he in Casablanca?
Yeah, he's in a lot of theaters.
He was not.
He's
in
a
Hustle
theater
Hustle.
guy.
Which one? What am I thinking of?
Ian McKellen's a theater guy. But he's.
Courtney's House. He was in it.
But Ian McKellen's big stuff is Magneto and Gandalf. Those are
He was
his.
not in Moulin Rouge. You're thinking of Ewan McGregor.
Ewan McGregor was, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking of. Sorry.
I like Moulin Rouge. It's way better than this.
It's pretty good.
Dude, Bill Arden kicks butt.
It didn't have any original music in it, which I guess is a shame. But
Oh yeah, it's all pop music just redone.
but it's a decent movie, and Ewan McGregor is a surprisingly amazing singer.
Yeah,
So
Honestly, it didn't surprise me.
yeah,
Did that come out before
that
Revenge of
guy.
the Sith?
I don't know. I think so. I think it came out around the time of the Phantom Menace, or a little after that.
Yeah, it's definitely early 2000s, late 90s. Yeah, it came out in 2001.
Oh yeah, that's about. They must have been filming the second Star Wars movie around that time.
Yeah.
So probably
So-
he probably did the first Star Wars movie, and then Moulin Rouge, and then the second Star Wars movie.
I don't like Cat Ian McKellen.
I don't like Cat McKellen either.
Definitely weird, for sure.
It's a cool laugh though. He's good at laughing.
Eventually, I will say, eventually we will do the Lord of the Rings.
Eventually, yeah, but that's a big undertaking.
I say we do that just in one go.
Yeah, we probably
Just
should
get like hammered.
'Cause that way by the time we get to the Battle from Minas Tirith, we will be hammered.
For what? movies?
We're gonna watch the Lord of the Rings movies for the podcast. They have on HBO now the extended editions of all of them.
All of them now?
All of them. Yeah, they had only the third one
Cats and
for a
shit.
while, but they just recently added the other two.
Like, couldn't the cats have just looked like this in the movie and instead?
Guys, if you're listening, you should probably notice we're talking about better things while
Yeah,
watching this.
We've kind of phoned out.
Yeah, this movie
On
makes
the movie.
absolutely no sense, so there's really nothing to talk about other than it sucks. Like, no offense
Okay,
to
will
the
I say,
characters.
would I understand this more if I was just sitting here silently watching it?
Yeah,
No.
A little bit.
maybe.
Because I've done that several times and it makes
But
no
still-
sense.
Like I said, the Godzilla movies we watched before, we never seen before, and we knew what was happening.
Like, I sat
Yeah.
there intently, like,
And those are
easy to
old
follow.
movies. Those are like 50 years old.
Yeah,
and I still have no. I sat here, like, for a good 5-6 minutes, like,
trying to understand
still
what's
have
going on.
no-
Yeah.
no, there's been a few times where I put both headphones back on and I'm sitting here watching it. It makes no sense at all.
And yeah, I wish I would have put the captions on, but it will fuck up the commentaries. So, you know.
I honestly don't know how much the captions would help the situation.
I don't think it would help that much.
Because I bet you if there's, like, certain captions that would be off, too.
Well, I bet they get the captions right. I mean, it's HBO Max. I don't like them meowing.
I don't like.
I don't like
that.
any of this.
Couldn't they have done, like, use
Plus, they're in a
sound
random ass theater.
Do you think they're gonna give Ian McKellen the 10th life or whatever?
Well, no, we're not even halfway done through the movie. Oh, I guess we are.
God.
Just barely.
See, this is a short movie, actually.
Oh,
That's
no.
short.
It just feels like the world's longest.
See,
horrible
that's why
Marvel
pacing
ever.
is key. A
Yeah.
long movie can actually feel fast if it has
I
good
think Idris
pacing.
Elba's gonna kidnap. Oh, Idris Elba just kidnapped.
Like, in my opinion, Avengers
Ian McKellen.
Endgame actually moves pretty fast.
It does. I watched that,
And
just
it's
the
like
other
3
day.
hours.
Yeah,
And it's amazing.
it moves very fast.
Idris
Idris Elba just kidnapped Ian McKellen with his magic powers. I don't know what Idris Elba his plans are in this as a
Well,
villain.
He wants to win the 10th life, so he's taking away all the competition.
I kind of hope he wins.
That's the only thing I understood.
Yeah.
Because he's Idris Elba.
Ian McKellen.
and
Oh,
Everything else sucks in this.
I think Ian McKellen deserves it.
but maybe does he?
Because he's
for
old.
accepting this movie role.
Oh,
least-
so like outside of
I
the
feel
movie.
like Idris Elba has done some cheesy enough stuff.
That's
to
true.
like I'm less mad at him for being in this.
You know, Idris Elba, the first time I saw him in anything was in the first Thor. But the first time I hated him in anything was in The Office.
What was he in that?
He was the new vice president of Dunder Mifflin.
Oh, right.
And he came in and like Michael quit because of him,
Yeah.
basically. And then he came back and like they rehired him and he's like, he like kicked him out. Like it was pretty epic.
He's good at being a dick.
No, he's good at being a dick, but I like him when he's just like,
Tap dancing. They're gonna do tap. Who is this dude?
I don't know. He just showed up.
Well, let's see if he has.
I
epic
like tap
skills.
dancing. Let's see if this is any decent.
Tap dancing is way harder.
But he's
than it
freaky
looks, by the
looking,
way.
so I
he's
mean,
really freaking looking
I'm
with his
automatically
mustache.
Wait, just you gotta listen. To
Also,
that.
his pants look fake.
Oh wow.
That whole set looks fake
Actually, he's
at this point.
quite a good tap dancer.
I would say everything's green screen except for what he's standing on and what they're standing on.
well, here's the thing. So, you said he's a good tap dancer, and he
Well-
he is, but he has the rhythm he's tap dancing to is so basic that it's not impressing me. I know that what he's doing takes skill, but
Also, they have sound
not enjoying
designers that
it.
do this.
The tap dancing.
They have sound designers that make it work.
Yes, but tap dancing itself is based on sound.
No, but when they get the video in, they have
no. Most of the time in movies like this, when they have someone tap dance, the actor learns how to tap dance.
okay.
Or it's somebody that
Like
has
for
a background
example, in
tap dancing.
La La Land, another musical that was made for film that I think is pretty good.
So good.
Ryan Gosling learned how to tap dance for that, and he's actually very good at.
He
tap dancing.
did a lot in that one. He learned how to play piano. He
Yeah.
learned how to sing. Like,
That's a pretty good movie. I like that
Love
movie.
that movie.
That was a movie that I didn't think I would like, and my mom dragged me to the movie theater.
What do you
and I
like
wanted to
more?
see it.
La La Land or Stars Born?
La La Land. I haven't seen.
I've
Star
not
is
even
Born.
seen Stars Born actually.
Stars Born's pretty good. I
I've
mean,
heard it's very good.
Lady Gaga's in it, and she obviously knows how to sing.
Yeah,
She's
I've
really
heard
good.
Bradley Cooper's really good.
And Bradley Cooper, he learned how to sing and like play guitar
He
some.
like based his persona off of like Eddie Vedder, didn't he?
Yeah, he like mentored under Eddie Vedder, and he plays the same guitars Chris Cornell played.
Oh,
So
that's
that's
cool.
pretty cool.
Yeah,
He-
I've heard it's very good. I've heard it's better than the original Stars Born.
With Chris Christopherson.
Yeah,
I like Chris Christopherson
I
though.
love Chris Christopherson. I don't like all of his movies, but I like almost all of his music though.
I like his music more than what's happening right now.
Oh, definitely. Are you saying? Let me get this straight. Are you saying that Sunday Morning Coming Down, one of the greatest folk songs ever written, is better than Cats 2019?
I am saying that.
Wow. Yeah. I
Holy
wouldn't be
shit, I'm on my
surprised if we had
fourth
some
course
angry
already.
comments on this.
I usually don't drink this many beers in one episode. But you know what?
Drinking a lot.
This is forcing me by necessity.
I haven't drank anything and I'm surviving.
Oh, that's okay though.
Yeah, but I don't have to drive now.
That's true, so it doesn't really matter.
Very true.
Is that Christoph Waltz?
No.
He looks like him, sort of.
No, I'm like I gotta double check, but no.
No, but here's something I'll say. We've said it before, but I'm going to say it again. This movie, here's two things the movie would benefit from. Better CGI and like not as creepy. I don't know how you really do that. Either make them just wear costumes or make them look like real cats. Do the voiceover. Also, pacing. There's no
Yeah.
pacing.
No, there's no and
It's
and
non-existent.
and that can take the form of at least like a little bit of exposition in between songs.
Exactly. I mean,
I think some musicals do it well. Les Mis does it well. Les Mis actually doesn't have a ton of exposition between the songs. It's very fast paced. It throws songs at you quickly.
Les Mis is fast-paced, but
but it has enough.
Well, here's the thing, though.
make it
Les
work.
Mis doesn't really have to try too hard because it's during the French Revolution and everything, so you kind of know what's happening.
Yeah. Well, it's just well written enough to it doesn't confuse you. Another musical I think doesn't confuse you and it has almost very little, if no exposition, is the Phantom of the Opera. That's one of those musicals that just jumps from song to song real quickly. But it's I don't. Think
It's Taylor Swift. It's Taylor Swift.
Oh.
Me and my girlfriend watch a show at Ginny in Georgia, and they make this whole joke. They're like, "Oh, you've been through more guys than Taylor Swift," and apparently she got all offended because she was watching that show, and then she like stopped watching it after that.
Huh.
I mean, she dumped Tom Hiddleston. How do you do that?
I don't know.
I wouldn't dump Tom Hiddleston.
I wouldn't dump Tom Hiddleston. I don't know.
I'm so excited for the Loki series, by the way.
Yeah.
Tom Hiddleston and Owen Wilson.
That's so good. I'm so excited.
And it's like
And
weird
that's
time
just
travel
around the
stuff.
corner, like a few weeks away.
Yeah.
June,
Also,
it's like 6.
we will get a review on Falcon and Winter Soldier. We've been just trying to take a break on the reviews.
Yeah. We don't want to be too much of just a movie channel. We say as we do another commentary. But
Yeah, but
it's just that movie stuff is so
have
easy
you
to
watched
do.
Falcon and Winter Soldier yet?
No, I think
You
I'm
gotta
gonna do that
watch it.
tomorrow.
You gotta watch it
Yeah.
because it's good, dude. I think like
I think I'm going to do that tomorrow.
it has
the day
real
off.
social commentary
Nice.
more than any other Marvel movie
Oh, yeah.
or property. Like, well, because, and here we are talking about something better, but I know so far in the MCU they haven't really dealt with race or anything.
Not a lot. No,
No.
not really.
But at this point, they're like, oh, Falcon, the first black Captain America, like that's a big deal
Yeah.
in the universe. And they deal with that. And it's cool.
They did that in the comics, right? As well?
Yeah, like they did it in the comics and like also in real life when the comics came out, people complained about it. They were like, oh, you're just doing that to be like
No,
PC or whatever.
It makes sense why that would be an issue that people would, or something
But
people would make an issue about.
Anthony Mackie.
So the Marvel Universe tries to mirror the social issues of our universe.
Yeah.
Both in the comics and the MCU. And in our universe, people would make a big deal about that.
Oh, yeah.
People do
And-
make a big deal about that because they make it a big deal.
I've
about
always
it being
liked-
in the comics.
Well, and I've always liked Anthony Mackie as Falcon.
Mhm.
But you really see his character fleshed out. You see his backstory. You see like him as just a regular guy. Like that's really good. You see more Bucky, like him dealing with like trying to live in the normal world.
Nice.
It's a really good show.
I love Sebastian Stan.
Honestly, I liked WandaVision for how like quirky and weird it was.
Yeah, it
But
was
Falcon and Winter Soldier feels like a new MCU movie. Like
nice.
it feels like a real continuation.
And then you see they made the we're just talking about the MCU over Taylor Swift here.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Idris Elba again. Anyway, so you saw the MCU release their release dates for the
Yeah,
Phase
so we've
4,
got so Black Widow's coming up. We'll do a review on that for sure. That comes out July. On Disney Plus and in theaters, I think.
yeah, I think so.
And
It's probably the $30 Disney Plus.
I'll do it for that one.
Yeah, For
we'll
that
do
one,
that.
we'll get like a movie party together or something.
Yeah, we'll do a movie party. And then Loki, and then that comes out late June, I think, or early June. I
Early
can't
June.
remember.
It's
Early
like-
June, yeah.
It's like June 6th or something like that.
So that comes out soon. We'll get that out. And then Shang-Chi in September. Then the Eternals in November.
I'm really interested in the Eternals because I don't know much about the Eternals, and I don't know what to expect from the movie, but it seems like it could add a lot to the MCU.
Oh, definitely. It's gonna explain like the history of the Celestials and all that stuff.
And they got some of the guys from Game of Thrones and
Yeah.
What's his name? I'm forgetting the guy's name.
Indian guy?
Yeah,
I can't.
this is driving me crazy. I know this guy's name. He's in Silicon Valley.
I don't know how to pronounce it.
Kumail Nanjiani.
Yeah, and he's hilarious. And he's got ripped for this. I got hiccups.
I've noticed. But yeah, the Eternals, and then Spider-Man in December. I'm super excited for that.
Yeah, the new Spider-Man.
Oh, he captured Judi Dench.
I mean, we already know Alfred Molina is going to be a new Spider-Man as Doc
Yeah,
Ock from
that's-
Spider-Man 2.
That's confirmed.
Like, we already talked about that, but like, he's going to be that Doc Ock.
Yeah.
Which really...
And we don't know the role that Tobey Maguire or Andrew Garfield will play exactly.
If anything...
But from what Alfred Molina has said, implies a lot.
If he's going to be that Doc Ock exactly from Spider-Man 2...
Oh, I'm so excited.
Toby's got to be in it in some capacity.
So do you
And
think,
also, Jamie Foxx is coming back as Electro. So
so do you think that Doc Ock and Electro are going to be like the main villains, or are they just going to play a role and there's another like main villain?
I think, well,
Like
the
they're
main
just gonna
villain
be-
might be doing the multiverse shit, but I don't know. But we could be getting like the Sinister Six.
That would be cool. Get the guy who was Scorpion.
I've
in
even
the
heard
last
Willem
movies.
Dafoe might be coming back as Green
Oh,
Goblin.
That'd be so cool.
So,
I love Willem Dafoe.
also the Venom Let There Be Carnage trailer came out today.
Oh.
I don't know if you saw
I
it.
have not seen that yet.
It looks really cool. It looks like it's gonna be way better than the first. The first Venom was fine. It felt like a '90s superhero movie.
Yeah, it wasn't a great
But it
movie,
was good.
Tom Hardy, I thought, was fantastic.
It was fun. It was
as-
fun.
I thought Tom Hardy was really good.
But
as
Woody
Eddie Brock.
Harrelson as Carnage, that'll be good.
That'll be cool.
And also, they showed a clip of him holding a Daily Bugle newspaper, and it looked just like the one from the same Sam Raimi films.
Oh, I really hope.
So I'm wondering.
I really hope they finally, because I think my biggest problem with the Venom movie is they tried to do a Venom origin story without Spider-Man,
You gotta have Spider-Man.
and that's so hard to do. And just the pacing and everything of it was very 90s.
Also, you gotta have the big spider logo on Venom. I
Yeah.
mean,
Otherwise, I mean, I did like how they portrayed Venom and Eddie Brock.
but yeah, it felt like a
Yeah.
'90s, early 2000s superhero movie.
Yeah,
But it was still fun. I mean, I'll watch
it's a
it
good
again.
romp.
It's a romp, yeah.
Yeah, it's a good romp. I appreciate how they did the character of Venom and Eddie Brock. I think
But
it wasn't
Morbius,
perfect, but I think it was pretty
We'll
good.
get back to cats in a second, but let us talk about stuff we like. Morbius.
Yeah. So just with cats here, just to recap. They realized Idris Elba is like a wizard cat,
Yeah.
so they got this cat, who they're like, he's like a wizard cat, but like I think that he's like not confident in his abilities or something like that, so they have to like encourage him and they have to sing a song about it.
Is that supposed to be a regular sized die or like a cat sized one?
I don't know.
Because that would make them way too small.
Because they clearly have
Cats aren't that small.
no, because they clearly have certain things in this that are meant to be cat human sized, and certain things that are meant to be cat sized.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, where were we? What were we talking about? How far are we into this? We got to be in the third act already.
Yeah, I
Just
guess.
about the beginning of the third act. This is so long. Jesus.
It's not even that long for a movie, too.
No, it's under 2 hours.
And like 5 minutes of it's going to be credits. I mean. No, I think a movie under 2 hours is pretty short for a movie, in my opinion.
Nowadays, yeah.
Nowadays.
Yeah.
Usually, most blockbusters clock in around 2 hours and 10 minutes. Just a little over 2
Just over
hours.
2 hours tends to be the average blockbuster time.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where I don't think it's just that like people talk about how movies are getting longer. I think it's what people want in a movie is getting longer.
Yeah.
I think it's the same what dictates how long a movie is on average is the same thing that dictates the ideal the ideal song length for radio is 3.5 minutes.
Yeah.
That's what the radio will play. That's what people will listen to on statistically, or more likely to listen to.
On standard radio, yeah.
Yeah, I think the same thing goes with movies. I think about 2 hours, just over 2 hours, is statistically what people prefer nowadays.
2.5 or more, that's like long.
Yeah.
3 or more, that's like super long for most people.
Yeah.
But
just about 2 is
to make a 3-hour movie and like have it do well and like people really care about it, it's got to be really well made. It's got to be an IP people care about. You know, like Lord of the Rings, like those are super long, like even the regular editions, but people cared about them. Obviously, I mean the Academy Award winning movies,
it's like,
and
you also have to keep in mind like it's really tricky what people would watch or not. So like I remember talking to this girl once who was a really big Harry Potter fan, and she was talking about how upset she was about how much they cut out of the books when they made the movies. And I'm like,
that's gonna happen.
I was like, do you realize that considering how long those books are, they would have had to make that like a 5-hour movie to include everything? And her response is, well, they should have done it. I would watch that. And I'm like,
they got to think about
yeah,
the masses.
You might watch it. Hardcore Harry Potter fans might watch it, but the average person.
Well, it's like when they made
the average person won it, and the movie studio would lose a bunch.
When
of
they
money.
made the Harry Potter movies and stuff, they got to think about, for one, only some people are going to watch this that actually like Harry Potter. We got to incentivize people that don't know anything about Harry Potter to watch this.
It's the same thing with Marvel as well.
No, exactly.
They could easily make an Avengers movie that was 5 hours long, and hardcore Avengers fans might watch it.
Yeah.
But people who aren't hardcore Avengers fans would not watch it at all, and they would probably end up losing money because they didn't.
But like on Endgame, they went.
When it comes to marketing in both movies,
Endgame was like originally a 4.5-hour cut.
Yeah,
I would like to see that at some point.
I would like to see that too. Yeah, but like when it comes to movies, and this also goes for TV, and video games, these types of mediums, developers and producers of these mediums have to think of, really, they think on average more about the average consumer, not the fan.
Yeah,
that's how they make money.
With this movie, they got the length right, I think.
Yeah,
but the pacing,
they got everything else wrong.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Like I know we're talking.
They have to think about the average person who they have to assume, because that's where the money is. Because the fan base that will put up with something that's too long or not up to their standards, the fan base that will put up with that because they're fans is not big enough to make money.
Yeah. And I know we're trying to watch this, but I mean, I have no idea.
The wizard cat there is going to help them.
Wizard cats can help them. Idris Elba's bad guy.
Oh, he rescued Judi Dench.
Okay, cool.
And they touched noses.
Yeah, they did.
Weird. I think she's important. What's her name? The really good singer.
Wait, oh God. Put your coat and hat back on. You look so weird.
Yeah, I do not like him without his clothes. So why?
Wait, she's unzipping her fur.
Wait,
that's
what?
not acceptable. No, don't do that.
That was not okay. This is so bad.
That's so bad.
And that cat's like doing nothing.
No.
This is like the worst scene in the movie so far.
This is really bad.
The tap dancing cat is like tap dancing at him. And Ian McKellen just did his old man hands at him.
He did old man hands.
And now they're singing again. That was really, really bad. I don't even know what to think of that.
Why?
I think that cat is important. That one.
Oh, this is the other flagship song.
Seems like their flagship songs are like not even that good. Like, I think.
I mean, yeah, imagine taking your kids to this on Christmas Day and like being like, we're going to have a fun time. We're going to see a movie.
I'm not the type of person to walk out on movies,
I would have.
but I probably would have walked out on this one. I probably would have walked out and went and bought a ticket to something else. Like,
Excuse me?
there are some parts in this that I think come off as a little more sexual than they intended.
Judi Dench cat does not look good.
No. No, she does not. I think this homeless cat here is going to win the competition or whatever it is. Because no one likes her. And they've like hinted at her throughout the whole movie, but she's not actually played a role so far. So I bet she's going to. Is that what
See,
they're
I know-
they're like competing which cat is going to get another life?
I guess. I don't
Something like that.
care. I really don't care. But what I will say,
I've been like 10% of my mind has been
the
paying attention.
CGI and like character designs is already off-putting, but it's just the pacing. It's nothing.
Yeah.
Like
It doesn't let you keep track of what's going on. It doesn't. I want to know if any of you listening.
it's just
actually-
weird.
Any of you listening, I want to know if you actually like this movie.
Yeah, we won't hate on you. I mean, we just want to know
Please,
why.
You
I
know,
mean,
go onto our Facebook page.
hey,
join our-
Mom.
Join our Facebook group. Make a post explaining why you like this movie.
Mom or Dad, watch this movie.
I
Explain
wanna-
to me why you like
I
it or
wanna-
you don't like it.
I want 1,000 words, citations, Chicago style.
Chicago style, yeah.
Um,
Footnotes.
Times New Roman 12-point font, double spaced. Whole deal on why you like this movie. And if you do that, I will accept that you are allowed to like this movie. Well, she's a good singer, I guess.
She's a good singer, but she looks weird. You can't put lips on a cat, man. It's just no.
It's again, it just reminds me of like what we do in the shadows, or like those,
It's
those medieval paintings of like where someone drew a cat, but they had clearly never seen a cat in real life.
And they just put a face on it.
Yeah, because they didn't know what else to do.
Do you think you can man the helm for a second?
I suppose.
I got pee.
Okay.
Just keep it going.
All right. I'll keep it going.
Just talk to yourself.
I'll just talk to myself. Okay. Maybe let's just talk about what we're drinking tonight. So, you know, as we mentioned earlier, we've been drinking some Coors Banquet, which, you know, Coors Banquet is good because I mean, it's not good, but as far as the cheaper lagers go, it's one of our favorites. I mean, I know Jackson's dad drinks it, and he's not wrong to drink it. But we're also drinking Ace apple cider. This is a pear cider. Now, this is I like this company Ace. They're really good. They make some good ciders, and the pear one is really good. But I highly recommend the pineapple cider they make. We don't have any for this episode. I drank it all earlier this week, but that is a really good cider. And I've been drinking cider a lot more recently because summertime it's starting to get, or springtime it's starting to get warmer out, and cider is one of my go-to summer drinks. It's very refreshing in the summer, cold cider. It's not as heavy, and ciders. This whole bottle is only 150 calories. The ciders are not actually bad on the calorie and carb end. For people who worry about that, I still don't know what's going on in the movie here. What's this actress's name? I don't remember. Let's see. Oh, I'm not. Where is it? I don't remember her name. She's a good singer, but I don't know what the fuck is going on in this movie right now. I'll be honest. I'm messing with the recording software. I should not do that. I think that she's gonna win, though. I think that's what's going on. There's some sort of competition here. They wanna who's deserving of whatever their, is it like another life because cats have like 9 lives or something. Something like that. I'm not actually sure. I don't like his face. I really like Judi Dench, but the way they did her character design in this is awful. Jackson and my girlfriend both retreated from this movie. It's just me right now. Jackson said he had to use the bathroom. I don't believe him. I think he just retreated because he was so sick of the movie. So I'm trying to just talk right now. It's been so hard to follow what's going on in this movie, and that's also considering we've been talking and stuff, but you can kind of follow a movie even if you're not paying 100% attention often if it's well written. And this one, no, I don't know any of what's going on right now. She's saying thank you. They're rubbing faces. I don't recall her singing before this. The main character is like, "Hey, Jackson, I wasn't sure if you'd come back." I told our audience that
you thought I was just gonna ditch you.
You and my girlfriend just retreated.
No, it's bad, but I had to pee, so it's a different kind of thing. What did I miss?
I don't know. The homeless cat.
Are they all homeless?
She's saying us. I don't know. The cat. What's her name? The good singer one.
I
don't remember the actress's name.
The white one or
no.
Jennifer Hudson?
Jennifer Hudson. Because everyone hates her. She came in and she sang a song, and now everyone likes her, and they rub faces.
Okay, another thing. I'll just
say
I just came back from taking a leak, but they've been in this same theater for the last 30 minutes.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's not good.
No. This isn't a bottle movie, so they're going into the chandelier? No. The wizard cat suddenly has powers now.
Because why not?
Well, because he was just like a magician cat. But then they were like, but you're a wizard. And he was like, I don't know, I'm actually just like a magician. But they were like, we believe in you. And then he had powers. Something like that. I don't know. I was not paying a lot of attention. It's hard to pay attention to this movie.
Yeah, this is bad.
And that's not just because we've been talking. If a movie's well written, you can often kind of follow it. You know, you can follow at least a little bit.
Wait, Idris Elba's going up? He's going in the balloon?
I don't know, he was trying to get on, but I think he's going to fall.
Oh, shit.
Well, I was hoping he'd get, like, impaled on something. That would have, like,
Yeah.
saved the movie for me. To have, like, a gruesome, like, impalement. So she just goes up in, like, a hot air balloon?
So Jennifer Hudson got it.
But is that what happened? Is it not actually, like, she gets anything? Does she just go up in the hot air balloon and they all just all believe she goes to a better place or something? Like a cult?
It's definitely a cult. There's no denying that.
The tails still freak me out. I do not like the tails.
Oh, everything about this freaks me out. Don't show me Ian McKellen cat again, please. Thank
No.
you.
No.
Okay, why am I supposed to care about this?
Oh, she's like singing directly to us.
Don't look at me.
That is... I don't like that. She said, you shouldn't need an interpreter to understand our character. And my response is, actually, this music movie was very confusing.
Yeah,
I think
I
I
really
do
don't
need an
understand
interpreter.
anything. Please stop looking at me, Judith Dench.
I don't... This is one of my least favorite parts of the movie, where Cat Judi Dench just, like, stares directly at the camera. And just lectures us.
The tap dancing guy kind of reminds me of Mario Cat. Because he has, like, the red hat and
I could see that.
overalls.
Yeah. She was just like
Stop looking at me!
She's just lecturing us. Is this seriously how the movie ends, with just Cat Judi Dench just like lecturing the camera in song form?
That's what it seems to be doing. This is just the worst.
I hate this movie.
This is so bad.
At least now
I mean,
I can say I've seen it, though.
we can say we've seen it, and now I know
And
why it's so bad. I've always heard it's bad and to avoid it, but we didn't avoid it. We watched it.
Yeah.
'Cause-
It came up when we were deciding what movie to watch. It popped up in the conversation as a joke. My girlfriend brought it up as a joke, and me and Jackson latched onto it and said no. And my girlfriend was even like, "No, we don't need to watch Cats," and we were like, "No, we're set on this."
Well,
now.
yeah, that's why she left.
And
But
now-
yeah,
and
it's
now
happened.
I kind of regret it. I wish we had watched something better.
What? Next time we'll watch a good movie. Don't worry.
This was pretty awful.
But would you rather waste time doing a proper review on this?
No, that would no.
No. Yeah.
There's no way we could have done anything.
Because
other
we
than-
would have to watch it, take notes on it, and then come back and talk about it.
Yeah,
We're just getting it all done
and
right
then
here.
If any of you listening have listened to our Hellboy episode, or all the way back to our first or second episode,
Second, yeah.
second episode, all the way back to our second episode, our Hellboy. If you remember how angry we got,
Mm-hmm.
this would have been worse. If we
Oh,
had
yeah.
done a review of this. It would have just been us yelling into the microphone for an hour and a half.
And I think this might have been that. But you know what? I've had fun because I've gotten to drink beer, and just
Yeah.
chill out and watch a bad movie. Like,
It's a good way to rewind.
that's not so bad. It's bad.
So now Judy Dench
This is so bad.
they're gonna make out, I think, now.
Oh, they're gonna make out. A what cat? A genital?
Genical cat. It's what they were singing about in the first song. I still don't know what that is. I think it's like what they call the cats from this city or something like that. Did this take place all over one night?
I think it was one night. Yeah. It's the morning now.
It's very
It's
confusing.
dawn.
It's a very confusing night. So the cat that won just floats off in a balloon. Probably dies because it's a cat in a hot air balloon.
Yeah.
It's either gonna starve or the.
Okay, we're done.
Oh my god!
We are done.
I did
So
not like that movie.
the music is making me want to care about this, but I don't. And you know what? We
Just bad. I don't know what to say.
I hope that was something, because
Yeah.
that was really bad.
Again, if you like this movie, please let us know, and don't just let us know. Please explain why, because
Explain why you like
we are
this movie.
legitimately curious. Because I cannot understand why someone.
And
would like
anyone,
this.
if you've listened to this commentary without watching a movie, watch it, because I really want to know what you think.
Yeah. Please.
It's
This is
that's something.
I don't even know what to. I don't know. What to
I don't even have much else to say. It was
Yeah.
bad. It was awful to look at. It was nightmarish. The pacing was horrible. I mean, just watch it for yourself, or don't. Just don't watch it. Just
Yeah.
don't do that.
I don't recommend this movie.
I do not recommend this movie.
Not one bit. No.
And if you are gonna watch it, you're gonna have to drink a lot to deal with it.
Oh my god. I didn't drink enough, to be honest.
I know.
Yeah.
You gotta drink more than you think.
I probably.
But yeah, that's the movie.
Yeah.
And that's the episode.
Never again.
Never
will we
again.
watch
We've
Cats.
done it though. We can say we've done it. It's done. We're done. That's it. So we'll see you guys next week.
All right.
We're gonna talk about something we like, hopefully.
Yes.
But we'll see.
Hopefully.
All right. That's it.
All right. We'll
Roll the outro.
This is not a test. I repeat, this is not a test. The Odd Drunk Podcast recommends that you follow their Instagram and join their Facebook group for more fun content. To view all of our current available streaming and social media platforms, visit our link tree in the description below. If you enjoy the show, it would be appreciated if you leave us a rating or a review on Apple Podcasts. The Odd Drunk Podcast is not responsible for any alcohol-related problems such as domestic disputes, bar fights, gnarly hangovers, driving under the influence, or regurgitation. Okay, Colton, you can roll the outro now.